Hey, why is the cartridge on the main menu not gold? Oh well. Ah, my finger. Yo. Gonna play more of this. Last time, if you remember, I accidentally played the Song of Time instead of the Song of Double Time. I mean, inverted Song of Time. Ooh, this stick is not going straight. Instead of the inverted Song of Time, so in the process of getting the Gilded Sword, I accidentally spent all my money, got the gold dust, went back in time, did not get the sword. So I gotta do that again. But that shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, my evening's fine. Oops. I was productive at work. Although I did the dumb thing of... I don't know if anyone else is like this. I have had a compulsive issue with biting my nails for about as long as I've ever existed. Oh, that's the bolero of fire on the wall. And I've mostly mitigated it by, like, having an emery board around all the time, so if there's, like, a rough edge or anything I'd otherwise fixate on, I could, like... Oh. Wait, Wait, There we go. So I could, like, immediately fix it, and I won't, you know, have all my attention drawn to it. But I didn't do that the other day. So then I just bit it a bunch, and now it is sore, and that is my gaming thumb. Or like, oops, I bit the nail down, and it is too short, and my thumb hurts. My punchin' thumb. Other than that, things are fine. That is a self-inflicted injury. Am I dumb? Where's the hole? I thought it was over there. Oh, it's over here. They funded my grant, though. Based on the score, I was pretty optimistic they were going to, but... I did get the intention to fund email. So now I'll have funding for 5 years and an office. And I won't be a postdoc, I'll just be a normal scientist. Then I actually have to be really productive. Oh, this is one of these fake songs. I wonder if these are meant to, like, have been anything in Ocarina of Time. What is it? Down. Down. Up, da. Oh, I don't even want that. Yeah, no, in the world of funding as it is today, having 5 years of funding put away is pretty important. I just have to hope the project works. Like, the preliminary data is promising, but the ends are pretty small, and I've been kind of anxious about it. Because, like, every other project I've ever worked on, like, yeah, I've had a hand in, like, you know, planning some of the experiments or whatnot, but the whole thing's been generally just kind of given to me. So this is the first time I'm, like, coming up with a new project, proposing a new mechanism, all that stuff. Oops. So it's been a little bit daunting. But it should be okay. The topic is looking at a mechanism between Should I be picking up the sword first? No, I probably need it for this. The mechanism linking chronic stress to sleep disruptions. In this case, it's primarily like non-restorative sleep. Wait, how's this go? Wait. There it is. So it's trying to identify this population of cells in a chunk of the brain as being stress reactive and contributing to reductions in sleep quality and sleep depth. And conversely, the idea that if you can promote enhanced slow wave activity during non-REM sleep, then you might be able to also improve behavioral models of affective disease. So mostly like depression and anxiety tasks. Oops. So we'll see. I'm kind of stoked to have an office. I've been in a cubicle all my postdoc, and that was an upgrade over being in grad school where we just had a room where everyone was, and it was like 4 people sat around a table. So being able to like close the door would be pretty good. Technically, yes, now I would be able to stream from work more easily. Not that I'm probably going to, but I might. I don't know. I think about it as like, that office is... What? How big is this bedroom? It's probably comparable. It's like another 33% more apartment. I got another window to put plants on. So I'm optimistic. Gotta get a lemon tree for work. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to believe it would lead to something. I'm kind of down on a lot of translation at this point. Just like, so few projects seem to kind of translate from animals to humans at any point. You know, the number of interventions for like any sort of condition, both like somatic and psychiatric, seem to have been cured myriad times in mice, and yet like everyone is still suffering on the human side of things, so who knows. It is at least trying to make a small dent in it, but in terms of exactly what the therapeutic angle would be, even if like this population of neurons is like characterized as, you know, being something that contributes to stress-induced sleep disorders, I don't know. I feel like they have tested every sort of subunit specific GABA modulator that has ever been made or conceived at any point in time, so who knows. You know, we're not gonna like do a lot of the things that we do in mice in people. People generally don't want their brains opened up or their skulls drilled into. There's something we're working on a different project that's hoping to promote targeted ultrasound to stimulate certain neurons. But these are more superficial compared to the ones that I'm studying, so you might be able to actually point the ultrasound machine at them. But anyway, for now, that's the thing I'll worry about later. Can't do any of the research if you don't get the funding, so... That's pretty good. No, the focused ultrasound stuff is something else. That's a project that I'm working on, but it isn't my project. We haven't even, like, gotten to the ultrasound part. It was something that was proposed, and we have, like, collaborators across the world that do it. But we have not personally done it. Oh, he takes so many hits. Rumble pack so rumbly. But yes, now I actually have to be productive. And it's like that for many things, like, oh, I'm gonna buy this thing, it's going to change my life and I will be better. Oh, if I bought this new game thing, oh, if I bought this, like, random piece of music crap, etc., etc. That's what I need to be productive and efficient, yada yada, whatever. But I'm pretty sure actually having an office where I can close the door is going to make a big difference. Because there's so much talking, and I don't have any way to escape it. I don't like earplugs, and headphones don't block it out. Oh, that's alright, I don't have a sword anymore. Fuck you, plant. Ah! I gotta buy a powder keg, don't I? The guy in town sells powder kegs. Wait, it's this, right? Yeah. I just know it's the one with the sign. Oops. I want to say you're able to, like, slightly get up on this and then turn into a Goron and then roll the rest of the way. Am I crazy? Was that never, like, a valid way to get up on this? Maybe you have to be a Zora. And then you transform from Zora to go. Ooh! Oh no, overlapping water textures. Ew. How embarrassing. I never caught that in development. Oh, it's over here. Right? Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, that chest down there. I don't remember exactly how you do it, but I remember... I think we did it for one of the marathons, or maybe it was a save I put on the Wii when we were doing the marathons. There's a glitch you can do to open that chest repeatedly, and it's a piece of heart. So you just end up getting so many pieces of heart that, like, the first row fills up, and then the second row just keeps going across the screen. And it's very funny. It's all screwed up on the file select screen as well. I forget what it is. It's maybe something with, like, Z-targeting and picking up bugs repeatedly. I don't remember. $100 rupees for a powder keg. Guy at Clocktown charges half that. Well, I might be able to do it, but I would have to... Well... I guess I could get the Zora mask. I would have to go and get Epona. I guess I could still do all of that without a sword. Although I'd have to buy another powder keg. Oops. Oh. Did not drown. Oops, I need that. I wish Majora's Mask had more items. Like, having every dungeon item just be a variant on the bow and arrow is a little bit lame. And it's not like I had a whole lot of utility for the Megaton Hammer or anything, but at least it was there. I don't know, what item did I want in the game? Truthfully, like... I don't even know. I guess Ocarina of Time has a bunch of superfluous items. Or things you can only use as a child. If they brought the boomerang back, I wouldn't be mad. I guess this is like slightly older than Child Link. I mean, I think having the bow upgrades be in every dungeon, and there are 4 total things, including the bow, and 4 dungeons, etc., is like good symmetry, and it makes sense for design. I just wish there were more items. You know, in terms of like this being a game that was pumped out relatively quickly using Ocarina of Time assets, it makes total sense that they did it that way. But what if they had new items? They treated the ice arrows like an optional upgrade again. If they had Din's Fire or one of those things, one of the spells, that would be pretty neat. I think that was second place. I hate you. First place, right? Right? No. You know, in replaying Wind Waker, like last month, not last month, like last year, early this year, I don't remember. I kind of appreciate it a lot more now than I think I had in recent in the recent past. Like, I don't think the dungeons are that great. I don't think there are enough of them. But as like a proto Breath of the Wild, here's an open world, go to these different little islands and find out what their deal is. I was into that a lot. I don't even know if I have all the sea charts on my GameCube copy. Oh, you took all my juice. Oh. This is my face when they take all my juice. You're embarrassing all of us up here. Oh wait, I don't want to keep racing. Oh, damn it. I don't even know what direction forward is. I think it's this way. Wait. No, it's the other way. Yeah, I gotta play Skyward Sword one day. I remember liking Twilight Princess on replay a lot more than I did initially as well. Which probably helps not playing the Wii copy. But like, I don't know, if Skyward Sword is sort of an evolution of Twilight Princess, which is always how I interpreted it, while still being like classic Zelda. I don't know, it's probably alright. Just have to play it on something with motion controls or figure out how those emulate. Can I have some magic? Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, I have to replace the analog stick on this controller. Or on one of the old controllers I brought up that has an old one. Old, real cruddy feeling N64 analog stick. I get to disassemble it and snort all the Nintendo dust that's been hiding inside for 30 years. Take that, I win. I'm the best. What? No! Oh. I was going to win. I still kind of want to play this just with the guide opened up. Or I don't know, maybe not. I've never gotten all the heart pieces in any Zelda I've ever played. At least, like, not the 3D ones. Not counting, like, Breath of the Wild. I wonder how, like, completely inscrutable it is to find all of them. No! I'm so close! Find them all this playthrough. I'd have to start the playthrough with the intention of doing them. There are probably some in dungeons. But, like, surely they telegraph where all of them are. Be it, like, gossip stones or talking to dudes or something. I don't know, that might be kind of interesting. Or just, like, incredibly tedious. I wonder where the bombable grottos are. There are a few of them in Majora's Mask, but not nearly as many as in Ocarina, I don't think. Duh. Stop it. Let me do my thing. Yeah, no, I know there's the minigame for swamp shooting. I know you have to take a picture of the Deku King. I don't remember what you get from taking a picture of Tingle. That's also at least unique dialogue, if not, like, a gift of some sort. Wow, gold dust! Is gold dust for Gorons just, like, really tasty food? Or is it, like, valuable by virtue of it being gold? Because the kid gives it to you and it's like, oh, this is from my dad. Implying that, you know, it was not immediately eaten. That's not what I wanted to do. It's like potato chips. It's like shredded cheese. It might be, I don't know. I would completely believe that Gorons eat gold dust and it's just really tasty. Nectar of the Gods, Goron Ambrosia. Do I want to shoot this if the analog stick is all twitchy? Please drop big money. 12-pixel object. Oh. Oh no. Good. Are Gorons made out of rocks? Oh, I don't have a sword. I don't think Gorons are made out of rocks. It's like how beavers have iron-enriched teeth, which is why they're orange. That's why it's important for Goron to eat iron. That's how all the spikes come out. People are made of meat and they eat meat. Makes you think. That's a really good song. Wait, it's up, right, A, up, up. Beautiful. You know what Majora's Mask needs? It needs a fishing hole. And I know they added it in the remake, but they should have put it in this. That's what they have to do in the Ocarina of Time remake. Just let you fish anywhere, and every time you do it, there's a little cutscene where Link pulls off his hat and he puts on a big straw hat, this little piece of hay in his mouth, and it starts playing the fishing hole music. It makes a little pocket dimension wherever you are where Link is fishing. Oh, the Clock Town music is so good. The best music in any 3D Zelda, you say? That's a bold opinion to take. I'm glad I didn't say that myself. I don't want to have to defend it. But you do raise a good point. ₹50. Oh, I can't even hit the owl statue because I don't have a sword. When do they make the remaster of Majora's Mask and they do it like Final Fantasy VII, which is to say escaping Clock Town is like a whole 20-hour adventure? See, I worry the Ocarina of Time 3D remake is actually going to be very good. And it's going to make me want to spend the money on the system. But I hate video games. I don't have to spend money. But I might have to. Not to be a mindless consumer about it. But that's my game. Me, I'm the only person Ocarina of Time's meant anything to. No one else. Oh, I have to put on my best first impression for these farm people. Gotta look like I belong here. Wow. I guess. Oh, I don't know if that's... I don't know if it took the second one when I took it. Smells like my horse. I don't think you can check... Oh, I like that the nose clips through the shield. That's the real crest of Hyrule. I'm pretty sure you can't... Yeah, you can't check the screenshots. Well, you know the headline's going to be something like, wow, it's 2026 and Ocarina of Time is in stores again, and the N64 just released from Analog and Mod Retro and Clinton. Something else. Yeah, it's on my Analog. It's good. I like it. It's on my old Majora's Mask cart. I like that they finally added save states so I could back up all of my games that are battery saved. I bought some little cart dumping device on eBay and it did not work, and it had a bunch of exposed pins on the back of the board, which meant I ended up slicing my finger open. Maybe that was part of the process. Maybe it needed more blood to work. I don't know. Okay. This might be the weirdest part of any Zelda. I don't know. I assume you mean the aliens and not the shooting challenge. I mean, in a world where the moon grows a face and everyone just kind of accepts it, and no one really notices it's getting any bigger until like 3 days prior to it crashing and killing everyone, I am willing to believe that aliens could also exist in this world. Oh, that's right, they're infinite arrows, you can just dump constantly. Ah! Great. What if only I could see the face on the moon? Yeah, that's how it should be. Then you put the Mask of Truth on and you look at the moon and it's just the moon. Have that inspire all sorts of fan fiction. Wow, man, what does it mean? The truth is that the moon, but if we think it's evil, then it's so. Oops. Looks like I'm just chewing on it. And rubbing my pig chin. So I feel like every interaction I've ever had with anybody ever. Here's like normal person and then pig dude. I don't know if I'll be here. Oh, I gotta get the Bremen mask, but that's only at night. And then I can get the bunny hood. What was I gonna do? No, the Bremen mask has the song. The bunny hood doesn't do anything. Embarrassing mix-up on your part. This doesn't change the face of the moon, right? No, okay. I knew it didn't, but on the off chance that everything I've ever done up until now is a collective hallucination, I wanted to double check. I don't know if Majora's Mask is the black sheep of the family anymore. I guess it is, in a way, but it seems like popular reappraisal of Majora's Mask kind of has it being... I don't know. It feels like it's... It used to be like the thinking man's favorite Zelda game, and now it's like every internet contrarian Zelda game favorite. Like, oh, well, you think Ocarina of Time is good? Well, what about its weird sequel that is probably not as good objectively across the board, but is weird and founder of so much creepypasta. It's like how as a child, Sonic Adventure 2 is the better game, but when you're an adult, you realize Sonic Adventure 1 is way better. I will not elaborate. Horse, come back. Oh, it's still on screen. Oh, I have no sword. I must scream. Oh, there it is. How'd you get here? I just like how compact it is. If Ocarina of Time started as Adult Link, or like the Child Link segment had a, you know, option in the settings, do you want like an abbreviated thing? Do you want to like start the game, you walk out of Link's house and then you walk to Zelda, and then after you go to Zelda and do the little stealth minigame, then you're immediately an adult? Yes, no. That would help. There's that thing somebody told me where the longer you wait in terms of days in-game, Macau floats closer to shore. I don't know if it's like completely linear in terms of like hours passing, or it's just like day, night, day, night, day, night gets you a little bit farther. Or if it's just day. I'm helping, oh. This is me getting up and going to work. You see all those people that are porting Mario 64 to different things now? I saw a port to the PlayStation maybe last month and it runs and looks like crap. Now I've seen ports to the Saturn and the 3DO. Quote-unquote ports. And then they had a guy that was doing the GBA port that actually looked really solid, considering. When do they port it to the 32X? Do you think anyone's ever sung this, like, unironically? Put these lyrics to a melody? Probably, actually. What would you even search? The Cows song cover? Anyone have like a band? I know I did it with the Bob Dylan voice, yeah, a very long time ago. I'm too self-conscious to do it now. Also, I don't know if it's funny. That's why I just make fun of other people on the internet. How about this? Is this just guitar? Oh. Gotta go to Guitar Center and bust this out. Wow. It's kind of funny, but I want somebody to sing it. Macau's death song. No. Sung? I mean, surely somebody did it. I don't know what this is. Oh, it is that. Oh God. You can't really make the lyrics out though. Wait, where are the... Where are the lyrics? Why does nobody have the lyrics on the website? I don't want a reference to this. I just... No, they're all the... It's all just this. Dump.
I went to stop the Garuda pirates. Then pow and bam, I got knocked down and here I am.
Wait. Oh, here it is.
If I die like this,
great, okay. Well, now we have to play it from scratch. I have to appreciate it.
Guitarist of the Zor band. I think this is it for me. My final message. We listen. 1, 2, 3.
I won't listen. That's call and response for you, the listener. This sounds like the Fishmen.
Oh, but that girl provoking. She names some strangers. And she's lost her voice. You can't hear what she said. Whoa,
It's kind of okay, I don't know.
something's happening.
It's better than when I did it with the Dylan voice.
Is it love? Whoa, is it love? Whoa, baby, listen me. I don't want
I've
to
played this like 3 times. Okay, I think I have to stop listening to this. I get the idea. It's like something I would have on my iPod as like a 14-year-old. Guys, no, it's really deep. Okay. It's like somebody singing something in a coffee shop and you feel too awkward after waiting like 3 minutes for the song to end that you have to give them like $2 in change from your pocket. I mean, I didn't like it, but it's definitely emotional, question mark. Slip a $1.50, a couple of wayward pennies into an empty guitar case. I wish they had more of these. You only get the Goron one and this one. The Deku one doesn't really count. And I don't think you get any little cutscene when you get the make the statue with your face on it song, whose name I'm blanking on. No, I don't just use it to swim better, I also use it to break pots. Put it all on your tab. Oh, I should have had the pig mask on. Here's my Majora's Mask Mother 3 ROM hack. It's me. I'm back here. There. It's me mourning. Yes. I wonder how much that's worth. In the photo contest. Probably a lot. I probably could do some of the pirate stuff without a sword. Oh, what is that glitch? Wait, why'd I come out here? Let me just sing the song. I think it involves bugs. I am like 90% sure it involves bugs and like dropping off a ledge or something. It is very stupid, but it might be kind of funny to have that on the cartridge. Hey, that wasn't where I was standing. That's the Italian side of Clocktown. I don't know where the closest bugs are. I was just gonna go to the Stockpot Inn. I'm glad when you get the gold dust, it comes in its own bottle. I like that Zelda's the kind of game that if you're given the choice between a bottle and gold dust, you throw out the dust and keep the bottle. Ouch. I probably should look up how to do this. I haven't done it for like 10 years. Probably more. It's 2026. I guess Mountain Village. It's something about like dropping the bugs, picking them up, falling off the ledge slightly, a Zora Link. I don't remember. Time to look at my face. I don't know why the eyes look like that when you're transforming. My favorite part of Macau is his weird craterous eyes. Like you threw a golf ball at styrofoam. Good. Hang on, I gotta check this. No, I don't want a YouTube video. Catch a fish in a bottle. Drop the fish and catch it again so you're still holding the bottom. Press it. Wait, what? Drop the fish and catch it again so you're holding the bottle. Then hold Z, press R, and the C button at the same time. But C slightly faster. Wait, no, go away. Oh god, I hate how websites will, like, let you look at the site for 10 seconds and then they pop up a mandatory sign-in thing. That stinks. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I don't actually know how to do it. I saw like a general outline of the steps. How about I just mash? No. That's not it. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with this chest. Maybe I just happen to do it to this chest repeatedly. I remember when it worked, the camera perspective is all screwed up as well. I do like that progressively more bugs keep coming out of the bottle, though. What is this? Fierce deity link glitches, sequence breaking, da-da-da, game freeze, other glitches. Fourth day glitch, 0 day glitch, super fast link. Have the Romani's mask, Mara's mask, Deku hood, Bunny hood. Enter the milk bar, complete all the things. Link will start running as fast as you would with the bunny hood, and then if you wear the bunny hood, you go faster. This is cancelled when you leave the milk bar. That doesn't seem very useful. Stand in front of an open heart piece chest, hold the target button Z. What? I don't think I'm gonna do this right. Alright, there are tutorials. There are... I'm lazy. Oh, you could drop the bugs underwater. That's probably... part of it. Oh, my bugs! Well, that's not how you do it. Maybe it was a fish. Maybe it wasn't the bugs. I don't know if there are any fish in this area. Or in the previous area. I guess there's always fish in the stock pot inn. Chat, which of the Majora's Mask transformations would you want to be, but you can't pick Zora? You have to be one of the crappy ones. So it's Deku, Goron, or Giant, I guess. Deku for hops, Goron, gotta go fast. You do get to fly as a Deku, that is true. But you wouldn't have to have a car if you're a Goron. You could only fly like a limited distance as a Deku. And only if they have one of the little pads available. Oh, Fierce Deity, shit, you saw right through my plan. I forgot about that one. Fierce Deity is such a cool name for it, but also... I don't know, I guess you like are imbued with the power of some deity. It's just kind of weird to think of Link as a god. put on the mask and then I turned into God of some sort. Very angry God. Stop that. No, my fish. No. I need to... I think it's gone. Well... I assume it isn't designed to have any collision with whatever is in the environment. What's in the chest? It's a piece of heart, but you can do a glitch to, like, open it repeatedly. So you have infinite heart pieces and they go across the screen and it looks very goofy. But I'm not doing it correctly. So I'm an embarrassment. Ow. I guess I could just play the game. It doesn't have to be this chest also, it could be any of them. I'm also going off of like dozen-year-old plus memories, including a couple of recent Reddit searches where Reddit is like, okay, thanks for looking at the site for 4 seconds, you want to sign in? No, I don't. And all of the YouTube suggestions for how to do it are just like, or not YouTube, all the Google suggestions are just YouTube links, which I also don't want. I can't use the bottle when I'm swimming, right? No. Oh, these fish will never go low enough to catch, will they? No. That's why they have to put a fishing minigame in this. Maybe these are catchable. No? Are these just fish for decor? But you're roughly at my level. Oh, get in the bottle. Alright, these are fake fish. Ouch. I guess I could do the alien shootout. That's at least multitasking. I do have to do it to get to the next area. Hi. Oh yeah, also the Bremen mask. Ah! Oh yeah, the rupees that steadily float down. There's a lot of little things like that in this game, but it also feels like most of them are very inconsequential. In a way that's kind of a bummer. Like, they could drastically expand the concept of this game into a much bigger game with much more stuff going on, and I realize they could do that now, and they probably could not have done that on, like, N64 hardware back then. But still, the idea of, like, a very dense world that you experience over 3 days. You know, there could be a lot that goes on. If you have, like, a lot of people in a town, many things can happen over the course of 3 days. Don't hit me. Hey. When did the aliens come out? Was it midnight? It's either 11, midnight, or 1. Oh, no, it's neither of those. It's 2. Okay. I like doing this. I don't know if anything else reacts to it, other than the birds and the dogs. They should have the NPCs all follow you. I love to chew. I gotta speed time back up. I don't know if I can do the thing. It might be closed. I don't know if the Cuckoo Shop guys actually got a schedule. Oh, he does. 6 to 8. The story mini boss can. Oh, yeah! It's one of the Akana Castle guys. I forgot about that. Okay, 3 uses. Can I get opponent to jump the fence to go back into jail? Oh, the fence is gone. No, I was reading that. I did see that. The voxel engine original Pokemon games. It's neat. I think it'd be fun to mess around with for an hour or two, and then you realize you're just playing original Pokemon again. How to befriend a horse. Press A. Okay. I feel like there's a critical period in your life where you ride a lot of horses and then you don't. Unless you're like doing it professionally or are very wealthy. Like, oh, I'm going to the zoo or the circus or county fair or something, and you can get on a horse and they'll bring it around a little circular track and it's fun, I guess. Ignore the smell. And then you never realize it, but at some point, that is then the last time you've ever been on a horse, and then you're in your 30s. It seems like Link's hand is animated to hold some sort of strap, and it's not actually there on the model. It just seems like he's bargaining with Epona to make her go faster. Let me walk into this fence with my face. Hey, Popcorn Kernel. Welcome to Zelda. Again! Welcome to my original cartridge of Zelda. Hey, wait a minute. Did I blow it? Oh, it's 2:30. If you have time slowed down, the aliens move slower. But it also makes it take a lot longer. My horse is too fast. I kind of feel like it is better to just have the bunny hood and run around and do it. Like, the horse does not really help that much. Especially because they're all only ever coming to one direction. I do like that they made the dog point at the direction they're coming in, though. Guess I should actually check that, yeah. Hey. Don't do that. It's so short. I remember that being way longer. Great. Does that come with the bottle? It said milk bottle, so yes, right? Good. I have to go into town. I forget if that's immediately after? Or the next day? She comes out of the barn and she's already brain damaged anyway. The way that the screen shrinks, I will always talk about this, it is so cool. It is so unnecessary that they put that in there, but I love it. Remember the commercial for this game? I'm sure I played it on stream before. Where it was like some kid playing Majora's Mask in his bedroom. Cut to like, oh, it's the end days and we're watching it on cable news and everyone's fate is on this one dude playing Majora's Mask. Let me see if I could find it. By see if I can find it, I mean go to YouTube and type in Majora's Mask commercial. I don't remember it being 2 minutes, though. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, 6 in the evening. The only problem with this thing is that it's not super easy to mute the audio. Because I have it just playing through an HDMI input on my monitor, and I don't have an easy way to go and adjust the audio devices on my other screen. Anyway. It was a neat commercial. I remember this being on TV and thinking it was sick. Not that.
Reminder, 72 hours remaining until the end of the world. Local time 12:30, and if you're listening,
He's gonna make it. I know he's gonna make it.
I'm not sure how to say this,
But they also show clips of the moon falling in the game in this commercial, implying he has not done it.
Think he's gonna make it? I hope so.
And hey, listen, kid, I don't know if you can hear me, but you're all we've got. So good luck. Play hard. Win this one, will you?
Wait, was he playing it with the remote?
Will you? Win this one. Play hard.
Wait, yeah, he is.
Play.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. We don't have an N64 controller. We sent you a tape with footage on it. Just pretend you're doing something.
Win this one.
Pretend you
will ya?
fired that arrow. This is the original concept for the Wii. Both that you play it with a remote and that playing it with a remote is the end of days for video games.
You're listening to Radio Zelda,
Night's falling. This isn't good.
and with less than 6 hours left,
He's almost got it.
I think we should take some phone calls. Hello, caller.
Hello?
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Go ahead. We're listening.
I just...
Believe in the boy.
Mom, I love you. And Dad, I miss you.
You got the Zora mask twice.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I hope that kid wins. I really do.
Hey, kid.
I'm using all my minutes.
We're
I'm
all
using
bored.
all my minutes.
So if you're listening,
God.
hang in there. I know you got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Remember when cell phone plans had minutes?
Waiting for the moon to drop.
Don't forget, it's all about the weight of the moon.
That's the same clip of him with the remote.
This has been a broadcast of Radio Zelda.
I think they chopped this into like multiple 30-second spots. I don't know if they like changed the time remaining in the commercials closer to release date or anything. Oh, it's 2 commercials. I don't know. Other than like all the gameplay cuts to like the same bits of the game either being like very early or oops, I've already let the moon fall and everybody died. I think it's a really cool concept. You could definitely tell though it came out pre 9/11. I feel like had this game come out slightly after, they would have to have made a brand new commercial. Like everyone waiting around for Oblivion with like firemen, police cars. Yeah, that. Oh, my little lemons. I do wonder why they didn't just at least have a dude with an N64 controller in that, though. You know, they've already mentioned that he's playing a game. You know it's Zelda. It doesn't, like, trivialize it anymore. Everyone's on the precipice of dying, and there's just one dude just flipping through the channels with the TV remote. Also, when Link walks like this, his feet are above the ground. I'm pretty sure they're not, like... Maybe it's just how it looks. Maybe the walking animation moves at a different speed, but when the camera pans out, it doesn't look like I'm standing on the ground. It definitely looks like I'm slightly above it. I don't know if I know the Japanese commercial for this. I assume the American version is far edgier, though. We localized Majora's Mask and gave Link angry eyebrows. We gotta do my little circle. I think if you let go, they all turn back into normal little things. Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I thought I'd be able to grab them all immediately. I did hit the D button, or the B button. It did stop them evolving. Here, it was a half press of the B button. A half B press. They're so dopey looking, though. Love them. Not the big chickens. Look what I did. I don't get it. Here's a bunny hood. I use it to hide my balding. Wow. Look at this man with his, like, upper chest ribs. Nipples. Hey, do you want to see this picture of me as a pig at my friend's grave? Me neither. I'm gonna take a picture of you. And me. Nipple friends forever. Sure, I guess. No. No. I can't remember if the camera didn't used to work on certain emulators way back when. It seems like the kind of effect that might not work on like an old version of Project 64. I just want a picture of us together. A normal picture where I'm not sniffing your back. But I am sniffing because I'm a pig. Big truffle hog. Well, I got his nipple in the picture, that's good enough. I wish you could wear the bunny hood in conjunction with the Bremen mask. And it just plays the Bremen music sped up. I think I have to go back and get the Gilded Sword and then give them the thing before I do this next part. Oh god, he's dead. Oh wait, what am I doing? I thought I had to go down the mountain path. But I don't. It's just this. I don't remember if there's anything under here. Oh, those don't blow up. Are these just world-building rocks? I guess they look bigger than the normal rocks you blow up. Yeah. Oh, no, you can just punch them out. It would be kind of funny if you blew them all up and then the building collapsed. I know that would be a lot to ask, but it would be funny. I like that this pot's still not here from when I threw the other one yesterday. I like that they kept track of that. Wow. Gold dust! I do. Da-da. Oh, what are they gonna do for the Ocarina of Time remake? I'm worried it's gonna be good. I'm worried it's gonna make me have to buy the thing. Buy the game for the third time. Even though I've got my original gold cartridge sitting there, or sitting here next to me. Such a chump for Zelda. A sword! You have terrible parents, little boy. Check the ad in a minute. Part of my money, the nostalgia will be worth it. I mean, if it's like $500 and the game, it's like 10 DoorDash orders. Is it worth buying it before the price jump? How does the purchasing power parity stack up if there's another year of inflation? Will it technically cost less? Leaving Twitch, open link. Wow, this is... out of the gate, infinitely more Japanese than the American one. Which, you know, makes sense. But also, there is no doubt which region this commercial was made for. Whopping sum total of 0 geisha in the American one. Well, I guess it has all the world cultures.
72 hours. One hope. Rated E for everyone.
Oh. Wait, was this just used in other regions? I think that's in Nintendo.ca. Which I assume is Canada. Unless it would be like ca.co or co.ca or something.
One hope.
I don't know. This is also pretty good. It is sort of funny though that they have all of these like realistic shots of people and the moon is just like the moon. It's like, you know, Meteor from Final Fantasy VII. Like, they knew the effect of the commercial would be incredibly limited if they put the big goofy face on it. I think I saw the house hippo. The name rings a bell. I don't remember what it was for, though. If they put out a Majora's Mask remake, I just want it to be the same game, but I want the, like, apocalyptic radio announcer to just talk the whole time. You should be able to equip radio and just have it play. They just have like 72 hours of in-game audio. Broken bottles everywhere. It's got weird red eyes. When do we get, like, eccentric space billionaire uses a massive laser to carve a giant face on the moon? They should do that. Hey, did you see that happen? The guy with the pitchfork and or Tingle? Are you accomplices? Did Tingle do this? The horse pops in. Ugly country. No. No, no, no. Don't Kapora Gabora me. I mean, yes. No, Robotnik just blew up a chunk of the moon. He didn't do it for, like, laughs. He didn't do it for novelty purposes. After you do this, you come back to the ranch, you should just see them all shot up like a pincushion. Playing it all cool. Say nothing about all the arrows sticking out of their faces. Also, how do they have two of the masks? Oh, if only we put a fence here. Mr. Bar 10. Mr. Nominative Determinism. Yay. I never see this mask in the little image correctly. It always looks like a man with an eye patch and like a big spiky haircut. It's hard to explain. If I don't have a cursor, and I don't at the moment, I can't really show you. But it's like a weird Popeye face. I guess. Like a big Popeye nose. And like a big Popeye nostril. And like spiky hair. You either see it or you don't. Wow. Now I'm an adult. I can drink adult milk. They make alcoholic milk. If not, that's my new business idea. Do not steal. Oh yeah, eggnog, sure. I was just thinking like milk and vodka. Perfect together. As a kid, I figured if I can't like make a living in normal work, my genius idea, and I've talked about this before, is pepperoni chips. Because I found as a kid, if you take pepperoni and put them in the microwave for a minute, all the oil comes out and then they kind of get all crispy and solid. And they're kind of okay. I made my first plate of pepperoni chips in many, many years the other day because I had spare pepperoni in the fridge. They're kind of gross, in retrospect. But I did eat the whole plate. And I haven't seen, like, pepperoni crisps for sale anywhere. So as far as I'm aware, no one's done it, which means it's a billion-dollar idea ripe for the taking. Oh, are these guys not here? Why are they not here? There's a sign saying, like, we've left town. Oh. Riding lessons have been temporarily suspended. It's not because we got shot in the face a bunch. I forget if it always said that after you do the Milk Road chase. That's very funny if after shooting them for like 3 dozen times in the face a piece, they just put a sign that's like, hey, we're out today. Okay, thanks. We were not maimed horribly by a child in the process of committing a crime. It's better than ever. Oogo, oogo, oogo. I like how big the gilded sword is. I like how big the scabbard is. It's like my full body height. Let's see. I mean, I could get some of the pirate stuff. And the reasonable thing is just go back in time. Also, if any of you find incredible fortune from my pepperoni chips idea, you have to cut me in a percent of that. Oh, also I realized the game is real loud. And nobody told me. That's okay though, it at least prevented you from hearing about my genius idea, pepperoni chips. Okay, I could put the game up more then. I don't know. I don't know how to balance it. I like this character. I like character designs where it's just like hair over face. I'm shrouded in mystery. I think it's supposed to be male. I don't actually know. His animation. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a guy. Also, I like how whenever the screen rumbles and the moon starts to fall, the cow starts shaking its head, in addition to me rolling into it. When do they make an achievement in the Majora's Mask remake that's like, shake all the cow bobbleheads? You get the extra adult's wallet. It's full of alcoholic milk and pepperoni. No, do the little rumbling thing. Like, that's a neat effect. Should have it so if you set a powder keg off next to it, the head just flies off. Is there anything else I wanted to do? I could do, like, the sword challenge, but I don't want to. Dog. Oh, it's so cute. His little paws. Thanks to the upscaling on the analog 3D, you could see the dog's little feet. Aww! Look at how the dog always maintains a perpendicular angle to the floor, even though Link doesn't. It's very funny. And the smooth little animation of it rotating. I don't think I ever noticed that. Not like you'd ever have any reason to if you're, like, following the camera. But sideways, it's a little bit goofy. Does it level out? Oh, it does. I was hoping when you throw it in the water, it would still maintain the weird wonky angle. There's probably stuff to do in Clocktown. There's probably stuff to do in Clocktown that I'm not even aware of, because I've never done it. But I guess I'll just do the normal stuff. Yes. Right, there's no reason I shouldn't have done that. No. I gotta go to Milk Road and get the horse thing. Oh, actually, you don't have to do the racing minigame. Or not the minigame, the shootout thing. You don't have to actually do the aliens. You just have to beat the horse race to get the Garrow mask. And the rest of that is optional. You can let that child get lobotomized in every other playthrough. I gotta get a printer. Not that I have any space for it. But I gotta print out all my game facts guides for how to get all the masks in Majora's Mask. When I get my office, I'm gonna get a printer for it. We have a printer and a copier and everything in the lab, but it's an absolute nightmare. The network stuff doesn't work. It is always complaining about jams. If you try to run it, like, make any copies through the wrong paper source, even if it's full of paper, it will automatically jam and you have to clog it out. Or declog it. I don't have any money, actually. I think I'd be a lot more organized if I had a printer in my workplace. Like when I have a bunch of surgical sheets, it is much easier to just make up a single template and then copy them all. Same with like papers I should be reading. I think I'd do a better job at keeping up with stuff if I saw a paper and it was interesting and I printed it out and put it in a binder or something. Rather than just putting another little digital bookmark. Like, oh, I'm gonna read this! Oh, I didn't. Link need money. I think the horse race is 20 rupees? And you shouldn't have to play it multiple times, just do it right the first time. Let's get 40 though, because we're close. Wow, that's just a JPEG of trees in the background, isn't it? Hey, wait, where did you come from? Do you think a horse apathetic would gallop if you pressed the control stick forward, or would it run faster if you pressed A? Oh, it's 10, not 20. That's such a good line, though. He's gotta start taunting people in real life with video game terms. I never really had a rumble pack that worked as a kid. So playing this now with like a rumble pack that's modded not to take batteries, I'm kind of shocked how much this game rumbles. Like every step Epona makes rumbles quite a lot, actually. Oh, I failed it. No. Ah! The problem is the rumble pack is not heavy enough in the controller and it feels weird unless you put batteries in it. So I have a rumble pack that's like modified on the inside that like draws power from the control socket rather than from batteries, but I just put dummy batteries in there. Apparently that was like the original intention with the rumble pack, for it not to use batteries, but I think the issue was that like if they had 4 of them running simultaneously in the N64, it might have been too much power. Something like that. I don't know if you have to jump those fences to win, but it always feels like you need to. Or like every running win I've ever had, winning run, I mean, always has the fence jumps. Here's our haunted mask. Enjoy. Oh, he's so hairy. Let's take a picture. Wow. Me and my hairy uncle. No. No. Here's me in jail. Let's see. I guess just Great Bay. Getting a husky puppy, what should you name him? Grunk. I've declared it so. Little baby Grunk.
No.
So did Zora just not get to work? Like, I get it from a gameplay gating perspective. Oh, let's put a fence that you need the horse to get over to get to the Great Bay Coast. But also, Majora's Mask is just a game about inconvenient fences. Should call him Grumpkin. I don't even want a map, I just want Tingle to suffer. He's an independent contractor and has no health insurance after he breaks both of his legs from falling 20 feet. Whoop. Ow. If when you do the pirate thing, you rely on the stone mask, you were lame. You were a worse person for doing that. I don't make the rules, but it is true. I never even felt like the stone mask did anything when I played this as a kid. I forget if every enemy reacts to it, or doesn't react to it. But it always just felt like weird cosmetic. Whatever. Can you shoot them on the boat? I want to say no. But I assume it's the same model and the same logic and everything, right? No? You can't. That's too bad. Unless I've just been missing, but I'm pretty sure that's not it. Ow. Is there anything over here? Oh, there's a thing here. 20 rupees. A giant screw. Every Zelda prize is 20 rupees. Forever. Which checks out. Like, if I were looking for money in the couch cushions or on the floor of a bathroom, and I found $1, like, I don't know, whatever. If I found $20, you're right, game, I am pretty happy. Great Bay Temple is not that bad as water levels go, but I think it is my least favorite. If only for that part at the end where you have the ice arrows and you have to keep switching the levers back and forth. Like, I get what needs to be done, it's just the cutscenes are so long. I don't know why the latency on this has been so finicky. I don't think there are any settings. Loading memory failed. I'm pretty sure there aren't. Let me just double check. Great. All your favorite parts from the game, like the beginning, and then when Link's the pig, and the horse. That's Majora's Mask. That's all you need to know. Yeah. I don't think the ALLM would even work on this monitor. Sync mode, 0 delay is like not a thing that even is able to be changed. These additional options, I think, pop up at 4K, but I don't have that. Yeah, there's no other settings, really. Is that now? I guess that is, well, it's off a little bit. July 29, 11, 4. PM. Apply. Library, cartridge, recent memory. The save states are incredibly handy on this, though. I know it's not, like, super impressive from a technical perspective, but the fact that you could have save states on real hardware is very neat. Like, I realized it is just a ROM in a little plastic container. And it's just dumping the RAM to a thing. But still. Glad I spent $300 for the privilege of playing the, like, 10 good N64 games. Which I could have been doing this whole time for free via software emulation, but I'm trying to pretend that it is ethically and spiritually superior to play on original childhood cartridges. 20 rupees. Also play lots of bad N64 games. It's true, I did play, what was it, Starshot Space Circus Fever? I always remember the Space Circus Fever part, I never remember the first part of the name. I'm glad that Jeff played it. I'm glad that Jeff is still talking about it. I know we would have gotten to it eventually in the N64 ranking, but I think it's very funny to have it just be on the board early, so we'll just end up talking about it every time he ends up ranking things. I was sort of hoping it would be right in the middle, so it would be the new Dino Wars destruction of Spondylus. Spondylaus. I was also then, when I found out it was not going to be ranked that high, I was hoping it would be the worst game. But I don't think it's that bad. It's not good. But there was effort in it, which is more than you could say for a number of N64 games I've played. Yeah, I did hear the music as the podcast intro. I bet you he plays more of it. I didn't realize the frame rate was so bad, though. Because when I just play stuff on the analog, I have the overclocking set to auto, which I think is like a functional profile for every single game. So in that case, it was running close to 30? Like, as much as it feels like you're kind of capturing the original experience by playing on original cartridges, having the performance of N64 games enhanced a bit really helps. Because you forget how bad the frame rate and performance was for these games. Or at least I did. Like, oh, Mario runs pretty well. And Zelda runs pretty well. Banjo, not Tooie, runs pretty well. But so many of those games just have miserable unlocked frame rates. Play like Gauntlet Legends or something. It's not good. Oops. That's fine. I meant to do that. I wonder what he's gonna rank as the best N64 game. Like, surely it's not just Mario, right? He did give Ocarina of Time a 10 in the GameSpot days. I think it holds up. Other than the really long intro. I forget what he thinks about Majora's Mask. Oh, he's me in jail. Throw that out. He didn't like it. I don't remember how it scored on GameSpot. Probably like an 8 something. There you go. That's for the local pervert. See, I never did this bit with the stone mask. I think they changed it in the 3DS version to, like, mandate you have the stone mask. Or they put the stone mask guy, like, right by the pirate area. It's not hard. By, like, any means. You just kind of get a feel for how far away you're able to be from them without being detected. Like, wasn't one of the things with the 3DS Majora's Mask remake development that some of the devs had not actually been able to beat the original game? Which is why they decided to make it more straightforward. Me? Oh, you. We need to make a delicious pirate omelet. People hear the great pirates have lost their eggs, we will be a laughingstock. It would be kind of neat, though, if you do this at night, that they have little vision cones like the Deku do in their stealth segment. That dragon cloud. Wow, the treasure lying in the temple. You mean the ice arrows? Get the ice arrows and spend the rest of our lives living the good life? Think of all the things we'd be able to freeze. Like dinner, ice cubes, You could flip the can of compressed air upside down and spray it at bugs that are on your desk, and then they freeze. And then your room smells like the bitterant that they put in the cans of compressed air, and it hurts to breathe. You know, all sorts of things you could use cold for. It's the hook shot. Use it to grapple items. Remember the grapple? The grapple? It's an apple that they made taste like grape. They sold it briefly. I used to think it was like genetically modified, but I think it was just like an apple that they had soaked in grape juice. I have to look it up again. It was back in like the early age of genetic engineering, so I think I mixed it up with that. The grapple, yeah. Surely I've talked about this before. It's everyone's favorite fruit. The grapple fruit. It's an orange that tastes like a grape. Which they made. For reasons. Oh yeah, so it's not genetically modified, they just soak it in concentrated grape flavor to make it taste like a grape. Oh, the parent company has now discontinued all the grapple, citing low sales, declining interest, and poor publicity. God. Like, if someone said, hey, do you want an apple that tastes like a grape? I would say, like, not really. I could eat both. The sad death of the grapple. I just don't understand what the market for this was. You know? Like, we figured out that we could do this. Anyway, now it's for sale. Kids love them for their sweetness. Moms love them because they're delicious and a healthy alternative to high-fat, sugary snacks. Scientists love them because they're an affront to God. Imagine the sweet, distinctive flavor of Concord grapes combined with the crispness of a fresh, juicy Washington apple. How are they made? Why, with a YouTube video that doesn't work, of course. Oh, God. If you, like, put a bunch of apples in front of me, blindfolded me, and fed me, like, a really big grape, I would believe I'm eating an apple. Like, at a certain point, all fruit that aren't, like, berries or citrus kind of just taste the same. It's just fuck that in retrospect, it's just in a concentrated solution of methyl anthronylate. It's not even like, oh, it's in grape juice. It's just in chemical that tastes like grape. Is there another video?
It's harvest time, and we're picking up some delicious stories about grapes.
We meet you at the dump where we're getting rid of our excess graples. Oh, it's unwrapped. I haven't thought about this show in ages. It's the Roller Coaster Tycoon logo.
Hi, welcome to Unwrapped. I'm Mark
Was he
Summers,
like
and today
stumbling over his first step back here? Whoa! I forgot how to walk.
Unwrapped. I'm Mark Summers, and today
I'm
we are going to be
crunk on
learning
these
great
graples.
stuff about grapes. Did you know the average person eats 8 pounds of grapes a year? And that doesn't count all the grape products.
That's
that are
not
available,
very
like
impressive.
Jelly, jam, candy, and gum. But We
The
have
average
found
person
one
buys grapes
grape-flavored
from the
fruit
grocery store
you
8
might not have
times
seen
a
before,
year.
And amazingly enough, it looks like an apple. If it looks like an apple and feels like an apple, it must taste like an apple, right? Well, not
Chemicals.
A Grapple brand apple is a unique blend of Concord grape flavor with a very fresh, high-quality, juicy, sweet apple.
This is
Choosing grape flavor to complement the apples
this
was
is
a
just a
no-brainer.
crazy idea to me
We
still.
tried many apples and many flavors, and when we hit upon Fuji and grape, it was off the charts in popularity.
Like, who ever
Sorting
thought,
these sweet Fujis by hand helps
oh, what if
ensure
I
the
were
right
eating
size,
grapes,
color, and
but like a
quality
really
make
big
it to
one?
the end of the line. But they get some high-tech help, too. Infrared cameras examine the density of each apple to measure the sweetness or brick of the apples.
Can you show me the
Like we
screen
shine
again?
the camera into the fruit and choose the apples that are the sweetest of the lot.
But that alone won't turn an apple into a grapple.
We're going to run 1 million pounds of apples today, and less than 5% of them are going to be a high enough brick level and the right size parameter in order to make it for the grapple.
Wait. Less than
Selected
5%
apples are
of the
first down
apples
the
become
flue and packed in the
graples?
bin. Then they're ready to be infused with flavor.
So you throw out 95% of your
This
product?
concoction only takes a few minutes to absorb into the apple. It brings the pure grape flavor and nothing else.
Our
God, it's like
process
the
going in
white
and out,
artificial
the apple
blood
remains
that
the
they
same in
invented.
Calorie content, fiber, carbohydrates, no sugars are added whatsoever.
After that, apples chill out for a while in cold storage. Inside, the respiration of the fruit lets the flavor fully sink in.
Fuji apples are one of the few apples that breathe extremely well. What this means is
breathe?
that the skin allows the absorption of our flavoring into the flesh of the apple, allowing flavor to be in each and every bite.
12
There already
million
is
Grapple
flavor in every
apples
bite,
are
it just
born,
tastes like
boxed,
an
and shipped
apple.
from Washington every year. And the first bite of this flavorful marriage of grape and apple usually results in a common reaction.
What the fuck am I eating?
Usually it's
Oh, God!
a smile and their eyes light up because they are not expecting an apple to taste like anything other than an apple.
Oh, chemicals! Wow, that woman really loves it, you could tell. This is my grapple face.
Expecting an apple to taste like anything other than an apple.
Ugh. Don't worry, they're FDA approved. They're not genetically modified. For more information, watch this Food Network program. Recipes. Can I make a grapple pie? A grapple pie? Give kids something to look forward to. A Washington State apple that looks like an apple but bursts with grape flavor. The health benefits for grapples are the same as other apples. Oh, okay. Parents like them too, as they can give their kid a snack that's sweet and nutritious. Like an apple. Grapple kebab. Big grapple. Dried grapple. I don't think dried grapple is a recipe. That's just, you know, time passing. You can easily dry your own apples with the use of any preservatives. Does this work with all apples or just Grapple brand apples? Grapple apple rings. Grapple oven pancakes. 6 egg. What? Can I get my own grape flavor and just put them on shit? Can I just drink the grape flavor? I don't even need the apple. FAQs. Why? Is this GMO? Is this a frankenfood? No! All caps. We don't interfere with Mother Nature's ability to create a wonderful apple. Our process takes place after the fruit's been picked. That is almost worse. I almost wish you would have made the apple from scratch taste like grape rather than it just like... I don't know, we slathered it in chemical juice. Are they as healthy as a quote-unquote normal apple? You bet! Should I wash my apples? This is a personal preference. Why does it say natural and artificial flavor? Because it comes from a jug. Our main ingredients, the same synthesized grape flavoring agent used in hundreds of food items like bubblegum, soda, and juice. Because it is not feasible for us to, quote, crush all of the flavor we would need from grapes themselves, the FDA requires us to label it with natural and artificial tags. I'm allergic to grapes. Can I eat one of these? It's tough to tell. Talk to your doctor. Make an appointment with my doc. Wait like 6 months. Pay my copay. Doc, can I eat a grapple? Oh, you don't know what a okay, so it's like an apple, but they put chemical in it. Wait, no, why are you leaving? I'm allergic to soy or wheat. Can I eat one of these? No. No as in yes. Good. Great. That's all the website has. I love grapples. Good. Grapple launches new flavor. Wait. What else is it if it's not grape? Wait, I already a subscriber. Oh, new tart grapples. In addition to sweet grapples. Designed to spark enthusiasm and boost sales. We've had so many consumers say they love grapples restricted, but their kids want tart apples. We tested our new tart grapples directly with children, and the results are overwhelmingly positive. Snyder says that because the grapple shoppers are loyal, big-ticket shoppers, and the expansion of the grapple line will make the brand even more valuable. Loyalty card basket analysis shows that grapple buyers are not only loyal, they're strong shoppers for high-value products like deli cheeses, expensive cuts of meat, fine wines, and other large transaction items. Hey, by the way, we soaked a steak in grape flavor as well. We call it the Steakle. With both sweet and tart grapples now available, CMI Orchards and Rainier Fruit Company are anticipating strong sales starting this fall and building over the winter months. When grapples sell out, there's no alternative product, so they're either forced to forgo a purchase or drive to a competing... They'll just buy fucking apples! Or grapes! Or both! I should call CMI Orchards at freshplaza.com. Oh, this is a real website that I'm on. Save the date for the pumpkin afternoon. I will. Anybody want to go to the pumpkin afternoon with me? Redirecting. Oh, it's foreign. This event will contain a mechanical harvest demonstration. Could I have a pump apple? The grapple? A pumpkin that tastes like an apple that tastes like a grape? News per sector. I would like all my favorite fruits. Citrus, fruit, potatoes and onions, greenhouse, cooling, fruit grapes, fruit melons, fruit soft, Rwanda. There's nothing in the Rwanda sector. I would like trade war. Good. I want to know about the grape news. Watermelons and stone fruits break all previous sales records. Fuck your grapes. Maersk develops U.S. cold chain for Chilean grape imports. Table grape breeder intensifies global IP protection efforts with campaign in Brazil. Good. But what about the humble grapple? Vacancies. Do you have a vacancy in your company? We would like to give you the opportunity to advertise a job for European/US dollars 150. Send your job offer in a Word document with the company logo to joboffers@freshplaza.com. Oh, look, they have a breeding assistant position open. Head of sales. Head of sales. Breeding assistant. To strengthen our local breeding team, we're looking for a breeding assistant. I kind of want to make a fake Word document from the Grapple Company advertising, like, head grappler or something, but it's $150. And they will probably not publish it. Oh, I can't go back any further. Can you still buy grapples? No, you can no longer buy grapples. Where to buy? Equipment suppliers like Stinger Attachments or Norwood Sawmills sell heavy-duty tool grapples. That's right, we took a backhoe and covered it in delicious grape flavoring. It's only $2,800 for hydraulic tractor attachments. We call them trapples. Tractals. Oh, it's on Instacart. Wow. Popular near me. Cucumbers. Milk. Not the grapple. Details. It's a brand apple. Meets or exceeds US Extra Fancy. Say grapple. I won't. I think grapple is much funnier. God, man. So, like, what would you do if you wanted one? They're sold out. What if I long for the taste of a grapple? Can I get one on eBay? Did somebody, like, freeze dry a grapple? Is this like if I want to drink Orbit soda, I have to get it secondhand somewhere? I can't make my own. I don't have enough grapple solution. I don't have any grapple solution. Now that I got my Gran, I'll just have to make an order on, like, Fisher Biochem for the grapple liquid. Delicious grapple juice. Yeah, here's my new grant proposal. It is not related to psychiatric medicine or sleep at all, but we're making a dose-response curve for the grapple. How much grape solution we need for the optimal grap. That delicious grap flavor kids go wild for. Halt! That's a grapple on you! What's the LD50 on grapples? Oh. I blew it. At least they threw me right there, which is right at the entrance. I wish I'm both shocked that they managed to sell the grapple for 20 years, and also disappointed in myself for never getting one. I don't know if I ever saw one for sale, truthfully. And now I never will again. Because even if I make my own homegrown grapple, I'll never know how it compares to the real thing. I won't have any positive control. It'll be like in the year 3000, people recreating what the Beatles must have sounded like. Oops. Oh, I don't have any Deku anythings. Wonder if this works. It does. I think it's not a Big Apple PSYOP. I think it's a grape company PSYOP. To make us think like, yeah, that grape flavor we all think's kind of gross. That's what kids want. Everyone loves grape. I got that first hit and was maybe overconfident for how well it was actually gonna hit. I don't remember messing that up that much. See, I think it was sabotage from Big Grape, because they know their greatest competitor is apples. Like, real fruit connoisseurs prefer citrus, and they won't eat a grape or an apple because they know an orange is better. But people who are easily swayed between grapes or apples, you know, they want them to believe they need the flavor of grape, and they also want this ridiculous product on the shelf to delegitimize apples. Granny Smiths are the citrus of the apple world, which is why they're the best. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm gonna be back in a minute. I like that she doesn't actually kill me. I don't want them putting chemicals in the apples. No, Granny Smiths are the best, and if your answer to what the best apple is like Cosmic Crisp or some like patented apple variety, you're wrong and have the taste of a child. They're weird and small and like lightly sweet but generally uninteresting. Granny Smith is the thinking man's apple. What about Red Delicious? And then you're just like a psychopath, or like a hotel lobby manager. I gotta put some fruit in the bowl in the lobby for people to look at but not to eat. Bring in the crate of Red Delicious. Gala apples are incredibly forgettable. Like, they're fine, but if your favorite apple is Gala, I respect you more than, like, a Honey Crisp. And, like, you could bake with a Granny Smith and it's really good. I just like a good sour apple. Yeah, how many other green apples do you know? Granny Smith and some other unripe ones. They should have dyed the grapple a different color. Like magenta. We'll call it a McGrapple. Why haven't they made a blue apple? We're all hung up on like, oh, how should this apple taste? But what about like, oh, what color is this apple? That's fun. It's a Sonic the Hedgehog apple. The Knucklesy Echidna apple. We'll call it the Napple. The Cinco Napple. Eh. The Cinco Napple. I'm gonna make a startup company that takes a Red Delicious apple but makes it imbued with Granny Smith flavor. We'll call it the Gsnapple. One of these has 1 and the other one has 2 eggs, and I don't remember which, and I only have 1 empty bottle. Oh, I already went in this. I want to say it's that one that has 1 in it. I've never had a Kanze. I don't know what that is. Do they soak it in grape flavor? My Granny Smith take is correct. You might have, like, weird niche favorite apples, but I'm talking like you go to the supermarket and you look at your mass market apple choices. And of those choices, the Granny Smith is the best. I think this actually might be the one with 2. It's so different from every other apple, it barely counts. No, that's good. That just means every other apple is really samey. Other than the humble grapple. It's like, oh, this apple tastes too good, therefore we have to disqualify it. It's ruined the Apple Olympics. This apple's on apple steroids. Sometimes things that win their category just win it, and they're far and away better. And that's fine. I know the Granny Smith is the best apple. By a wide variety, or a wide margin. Does that suck for the other apples? I guess. To be so thoroughly embarrassed. I feel like I don't see Macintosh apples anymore. No, Honeycrisp are apples for children. I'm sorry. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! At least they start you right here. I thought they were gonna throw me out. Okay, what if... Here's my idea. We make a caffeinated apple for gamers. We'll call it the Grapple. Or we make like a coffee-imbued apple. It's red on the outside, but brown on the inside. We'll call it the Cafapple. Start your day off right with the Cafapple. Brought to you by Folgers. We soak the patented Cafapple in our miraculous Folgers Instant Crystal Solution, bringing us that delightful coffee taste we all know and love. That's what I should do my research on. Like, what flavors can you soak the apple in and have, like, a good product? That's right, we took this apple and soaked it in White Monster. We call it the Mapple. Now that I think about it, like, The apple's a really good form factor for things, because it is both like crunchy, but soft. Like, not like soft per se, but it's not like you're biting into dirt or like marbles. It's just fleshy. So there's like a little bit of resistance, so you don't have the problem where you like only drink Soylent and your jaw decomposes and crumbles to dust. Like, what if you had an apple full of toothpaste, and instead of brushing your teeth, you just bit into the toothapple? The floor apple. We could live in an apple-based economy, is what I'm saying. It's the perfect delivery vector for all sorts of products and flavors. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. I feel like you should be able to do that pretty easily with something like a watermelon, though. Like, you just get a really long syringe to fill it up with, like, Pepsi. Like, Pepsi concentrate. Do you think the moon smiles upon the places on the map that it likes the most, which is why it does not look at the Pirate Fortress at all? But it does look at Lon Lon Ranch? Also, I like how when they shift the camera, you can run around with the hook shot, and it like points the target like it normally would in first person, but it's in this weird third person view that's kind of grody. I think they should make like a turducken, but it's just fruits. Oh, look at it go. Nope. Didn't want to do that. Like, oh, we broke open the watermelon, and inside of it's like a mango, and then inside the mango is a honeydew, and then inside that's a grapple, and inside that's a grape. Will they ever take another try at a 2D side-scroller Zelda? I don't know. I want to say no, but I kind of want to say yes. As like a... like what they did with that, like, Samus release. I don't remember if it was a remake of 2, or if there was, like, 2D Metroid. I want to say it was called Metroid Dread, but I don't think I ever played a Metroid game other than the Prime Hunters demo. So I don't really keep up with the series. I think they need to put out the CDI Zelda games on the Virtual Console, and I've said this before, just embrace it. You know, everyone will buy them because of the joke. The brand will not be damaged because everybody knows what they are. And then Nintendo can cease and desist all the YouTube poops and make $1 billion from that. I overestimate how many people know what they are. I think if they put the CDI Zeldas on the Switch Virtual Console, or like quote-unquote remastered versions for sale, I bet they would each sell 1 million copies other than Zelda's Adventure. large amount of people would see new Zelda and be upset. No, everybody knows what they are. Everybody's exactly like me and knows the things that I know. Like the grapple. It's not a niche thing. It's in popular culture. Who could forget that one time in that one speech Obama said, "I wonder what's for dinner." If you like your dinner, you can keep it. Oh, that's right. Here you go. Even got a picture of a dead one for you. Thank you. I think the CDI is less niche than every other failure console of its generation. I think more people know what the CDI is compared to the Jaguar, the 3DO, the Amiga CD32. The Bandai Pippin. Don't be impressed that I did that first try, by the way. I'm impressed enough for all of us. The Casio Loopy? Yeah, I was thinking of that. Could not remember what it was called. Hi. You good? You know about the lever, right? I guess. Lever alone, more like. I think Nintendo should put out a cardboard Philips CDI with a replica spoon controller to play the Zelda CDI games. It would be great. And then you'd have to buy a little cardboard digital video encoding chip, cartridge, whatever, that plugs in the back. Man, the state of CDI emulation was so bad for so long. Remember there's like one emulator and it was paid and it had a free demo, and I think the default controls, which I don't remember if you can change, were via the mouse. So you had to play like Faces of Evil with like your mouse up, down, left, and right for the D-pad, and like the two clicks I think might have been the two buttons. Maybe those were like keyboard inputs. It was not good. Yeah, Nintendo re-releases Faces of Evil at 60 FPS. Really uncannily interpolated. AI upscaled. $20. Switch 2 exclusive. Forget putting more Game Boy games or more GameCube games on the Virtual Console. The children cry out for the CDI. And then they also should put out Hotel Mario, which is one of the best games on the CDI. Perhaps the best game. Because it's got all the goofy Zelda cutscenes with the benefit of being mostly a game that you could play. Nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi? Nintendo, please, put that out for money, I will spend it. Oh god, I'm blowing it. I gotta rewatch the... What was it called? The posh mother-suckling dingle-dangler hour? Oh, it's so good. Nintendo put out that version. It's like 5 minutes of cutscenes turn into like a 20-minute video. I assume they never put like Mario's Missing or Mario's Time Machine on the Virtual Console. Probably because they hate learning and also the children. Playing the Switch is not like eating your vegetables, it's like eating a grapple. 2 types of candy in one. No, they're not there might have been a DOS port of them, but they were like NES and Super Nintendo games. The posh mother-suckling dingle-dangler hour. Oh, it's the dangle-dongler hour.
How?
Sorry, I've mixed it up. Not to necessarily expose you to this entire video, because long-term exposure could be hazardous. However, it is entertaining. I'm entertained. I'm a rube and a simpleton.
Very charitable of Her Majesty to summon us to a social gathering of prepared foods and open-handed cordiality regardless of the immense difference in our societal statuses.
I aspire that Her Royal Highness prepared a plentiful amount of authentic Italian noodles smothered in tomato paste and garnished with onions and balls of concentrated hamburger meat.
17 years ago.
Companion, gaze yonder. It's a menacing memorandum scribbled on a tattered and torn piece of chemically processed mulch. Hearken to me, ye nettle, some vexatious labourers of one's occluded sewage waste aqueducts. How much for the flipping Gidrovlitsky?
How much for the flipping Gidrovlitsky?
Has been liquidated in a
Oh
forcible
god,
manner,
it's
and
so
the aristocratic monarch you resolutely succour has been seized in a physical fashion. Her queenship is now perennial bedfellow at one of my many diabolical caravansary establishments. I encourage you to attempt to facilitate her rescue in a timely manner. We must ferret out and pinpoint the precise location of our venerated crowned head.
And you must offer unto us your resolute and unwavering assistance, even in the face of irreversible mutilation and unspeakable tortures, which will no doubt befall you in even the best of outcomes.
If you identify yourself,
It's true, that is what playing the CDI is like.
Enlightenment, please defer your deliberations to the encased circumscribed literature which may be perused at whatever pace you deem comfortable. The incongruous timbers induce tranquility and placidity in its surroundings.
Semblances are often hoodwinking when dastardly deciduous rapscallions are entangled in. Damn you, Cornelius, there never had a carnival when I was growing up. All we had was an unwashed hobo in an enormous dumpster bin slinging slime and garbage juice at us every sod-popping Tuesday night.
Here comes another Indonesian tidal wave. Yark, fuck mother shuffling dangling.
I miss shitty text-to-speech.
I gasp.
Heja mot här fucking faggot get the fuck off of me klubbe before beat.
Mario, no, you can't say that.
Trodde jag tvit med något måste Swedish jag fucking fuck.
The day has been that of a painfully prolonged and arduous one. Let us advance forth, my equally ill-fated compatriot. So I says eggs, bacon and cheese, your cock shucking.
Här is dat mot här fucking skanske bitch faggot already med fucking spaghetti så I eaten cold.
Revelations, a conveniently placed gambling establishment.
Proceed with extreme caution,
Are
for
any
when
of-
you
any of
compress
these
a
my
calumniator's
comments?
capital, they have a tendency to respond with immediate legal recourse. Two's a dozen, but three's a pickle motherfucker. Great job, cock.
I always have that line in my head
I'm
as
about to
well.
make us both rich.
Two's a dozen, but three's a pickle,
I'm
motherfucker.
gonna draw and quarter you fucking dipshits.
I'm beginning to seriously ponder in great depth.
I feel like I've
whether
left
Her
comments on
Majesty
this.
is in either of our best interests
I
anymore
guess
at
not.
this juncture.
Cumulus clouds get me so fucking randy. Goobla, gun-cooked crustaceans and xeroxing paper. Holy fuck, I'm gonna come. No wait, it's just a false alarm. Oopsie doodles.
Anyway. Nintendo has to bring it back. We're not going to get a sequel to the Post Mother Shuckling Dangle Dingler Hour unless a whole new generation of people is exposed to the CDI and just make some money on it, Nintendo. Imagine that in 5.1. Like, I don't know. Anybody who would end up getting those games knows what they are, I think. Or just make it like those Disney re-releases. Like, you boot the game up and it's like, this game represents an antiquated view of Zelda that is no longer appropriate for modern times, so we choose to show it in the unedited original format for the purposes of preservation and the future of the industrious industry of YouTube poops. Or something. I don't know. They have the EULA and it's just like sentence mixed more shoe. it's midnight. I have to go to work tomorrow. I have an experiment running. And the nature of engineering, not the discipline, but the, like, people that take care of the building, is such that if someone says, hey, we're doing a thing in one of these rooms, not anywhere near your room, to, like, fix the timers on the lights, there's also a big email that's sent out that's like, hey, by the way, when they're working on the lights, we can't guarantee that they won't cut power to everything else in this facility, so if you have any experiments running right now, they might be impacted. Which is great. We've got, like, really nice facilities and a lot of money and nice equipment and everything, and at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I don't know, someone from engineering, like, cut the power and your experiments have to be redone. Sorry. It's like a constant issue. It's either that or like, oh, we're doing the power test first Tuesday of the month, and oops, your computer was plugged into one of the outlets that should always have power, but in this case, for some reason, it didn't. Enjoy doing those experiments again. Enjoy running a fresh new baseline and then doing another experimental group. Oh no, the computer crashed because for some reason it doesn't want to record EEGs with the Pinnacle software anymore. And the software stays open, but the EEG file just stops. I don't like that Zora Link's chest inflates. Actually, his whole body, like, elongates when he's underwater. That's weird. Like, it's a very strange effect. Well, underwater, I guess. A little bit above, I guess. Hey, wait a minute! I'm not even here. And don't go back in that hole! Okay. Do you think they'll catch me if I do this? Oh, okay. I gotta do new Oregon Trail stuff. I'm busy with work. Truthfully, I should go to bed earlier today. I'm gonna maybe get all the eggs. Call it. Got a whole new round of surgeries to do tomorrow. A bunch of analysis and a bunch of paperwork. Paperwork I haven't started. To get my grant going. Can I make the mice taste like grapes? That's a good question. We'll call it the Mapple. I think that's worth exploring, personally. The Grice. That just sounds like we made rice taste like grape. you have a big bottle of grape flavoring, everything looks like a grapple. Can I make rice? No, I'm gonna make rice taste like grapes. The gripple. I don't remember what's in there. I want to say it's just money. Oops, that's screwed. Yep. If you ferment grape-flavored rice, did you make wine or sake? That's a... sagapple? It's just the fact that it's like... I don't know why I'm still talking about this. The fact that it's just like grape flavor in a big chemical jug. And we just dumped a bunch of apples into a vat of the stuff. It's just such an insane concept that like made it to mass market. Like there was a factory dedicated to doing one thing and it was covering apples in like grape cough syrup flavor. See, I think Grapple should have done what Sega did, and they should have gotten out of the console business, the console being fruit, and gotten into the software business and marketed Grapple flavor to companies. So we could have, like, Grapple Mountain Dew, Grapple NyQuil. It's just grape flavor and apple flavor. Is the process wild? It just seems like you soak the grap in the grap. The apple in the grapple. Methyl anthranilate. Anthranilate. You know it's a good compound when it just sounds like annihilate. I could have sworn one of these tanks had 2 eggs. I guess they didn't, and I'm crazy. No, it's artificial grape flavoring. It's just like some chemical ester or something. It's not like, oh, we soaked it in grape juice. It's just, yeah, we got the artificial grape flavor. You know how your favorite Jolly Rancher is the grape one? An opinion everyone has? Well, what if we just got that as a juice? I don't even need to kill these women, I'm just doing it for fun. Like, artificial grape anything is the worst. Grape is a bad artificial flavor. Like, grape and banana hold up the worst, in my opinion. You know, cherry, I think we got down. Apple, we mostly got down. Like, raspberry, blue raspberry, orange and lemons. The Bells of St. Helens. Or whatever that was. Because, like, every time you eat grapes, it doesn't taste like grape-flavored candy. I just ate grapes yesterday. There's like a back end on your nose. I don't know how to explain it. It's like weirdly musty. and like cloying in a way that grapes aren't. And not like grape must. Like your uncle's dank basement. But he grows grapes. Dank grapes. Sour grapple OG Kush. Here you go. I don't know if you can let this out at the wrong place. I've never tried. I've always been too afraid it would screw it up. Oh, there you are. Isn't this just going the direction the sign tells me? Oh, I guess it isn't. You know what's good? Spanish peanuts. The ones with the skins. I think I've talked about this before. I bought a few pounds of them. Just sit there and eat them. It's nature's candy. Without the sugar. If only they tasted like grape. You can call them pineapples. Ocean meatball. As a kid, I remember really liking the raspberry Snapples. It was like pure sugar, but there was something about the flavor that was like weirdly good. And now I'm an adult, and sugar just, I don't know. I have like no tolerance for cloyingly sweet beverages. I don't know if it's because I taste more as an adult, and therefore sugar is like, you know, overpowering, or like if I still had joy in my heart as a child and could just eat sweet things and be happy about it. God, I wish I ate a grapple. I'll never get one. Because even if I were to make my own grapple, I don't know what they tasted like. I don't know how long I should put it in the grapple solution. I don't know. I don't have the like IR machine that they had that scans the grapples and rejects 95% of the grapples. Only uses the good ones. Steam grapples. How many ingredients are in the Arizona green tea? Steamed grams. Well, I couldn't get the flavoring compounds, so I just soaked them in NyQuil. Here's a Washington apple. I made it purple with the magic of NyQuil and diphenhydramine. We call it a diprenapple. Diphenhydranapple. Do you think video games back then were meant to be replayed? Do you think they made Majora's Mask with the expectation people would still be playing it 20 years after release? And by 20, I mean 26. Where it's like, yeah, this is fun enough to play through once. These kids are gonna love doing this eel segment into adulthood. Like, given how long people have been gaming since, like, the N64 or whatever else, it does feel like the expectation for how well your game is supposed to hold up has shifted pretty dramatically. Even if, like, the majority of a game's sales happen in the first year or whatever. It's still like we have to make something that'll stand the test of time. Like the grapple, which persisted for 20 years. What is the C64 game? Is it Space Taxi? Do I think that about my streams from 10 years ago? I hoped that would be the case. When I was thinking, it'd be great to record and cut up all these streams and make a play at being an internet YouTube weirdo before realizing, no, well, I don't want that at all. So it's okay, it worked out. We still speak of Lake Superior in hushed tones. I like the way that the moon just looms over all the background. Oh yeah, the Gate to Heaven VOD. Who could forget the illustrious series Free MMO Fridays that I did every Friday. We played so many free MMOs like Gate to Heavens and... I want to go back and play Trickster Online. It was not good. My old guild and the pedophile guild leader moved to that after Fly for Fun at some point. It was like Ragnarok, but not really, and also free. What's stopping me? I don't know. I don't know if there's a private server up. If there is, probably nobody plays it. I would play it. You have a drill. It's like the shovel in Link's Awakening. You can just drill on various parts of the map and get items for free, and I would just go around and do that. I was like a little dragon dude. I forget, they had like dragon characters, cat girl characters. I don't remember the other two. Oh god, they're all drowning. I forgot this was a saltwater tank. What does this mean? Oh no. I'm smashing my face through the glass. Ah, 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 rock and roll. You gotta play it like that. You know, it's the new wave bossa nova. It's got like the Human League in it. It's got the new wave makeup. It invigorates singing voices, weirdly, when played on guitar. Oh, I already did that. Okay, I'm gonna go and sleep or something. Thanks for hanging out and talking about the grapple. See you around. Bye!